Hello, tapped in souls. We are really getting into our stride now. By this stage in the game, I'm sure you are tapping like a pro. If you're loving it, I know that you will really enjoy stage 7. So keep going, because in stage 7, you will bring it to the world and be able to help other people heal. But for now, I am checking in on your work. Are you filling out your checklist every day to get the most out of the quest? I want you to leave feeling inspired, embodied, and totally connected to the power of your soul. So here it is. Your daily soul tap, check. Your soul shift challenges, check. Soul map, check. Unstoppable power, check. Radiant heart, double check. Keep up the good work, because today we are going to create beautiful boundaries around our perfect priorities. If you did not complete yesterday's lesson, then head back, as it will prepare you for what is to come today. Asking for our boundaries can be scary, especially if we have never exercised them in the past. However, it is a skill that we must develop if we are going to have the most epic, soul on fire kind of life. And I know that you want that. So I prepared a kick-ass lesson for you today. Take a moment now to consider the priorities that you set for yourself yesterday. Perhaps you've decided to only focus on projects that light your soul up, or you have decided to say no to engagements with others unless you have a full body yes. Or perhaps you have decided to clean out that storage container, or to start asking for more money with your services. Whatever it is that you have decided to do to simplify your life, there will always be people and situations that try to push your boundaries. Let's be clear. It is not their fault. It is up to you to let the world know what your boundaries are, and not to expect others to guess all the time. If you are relying on everyone else to know your boundaries, then you may land in a lot of really uncomfortable situations. So today we make boundaries beautiful. We recognize them as a way to honor our soul and to show the world what we are really worthy of. Are you ready? Let's do this. Taking a moment now to massage underneath your collarbone and tuning into your life and where you're having a struggle with your boundaries. Perhaps it's around the priority that you chose yesterday, or perhaps it's something else that's coming up for you where you really need to exercise that boundary. And as you tune into whatever that is right now, tune into the struggle with exercising that boundary. Perhaps you're afraid to do it, or speak up, or say something. And as you tune into that on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is that for you right now? Like, oh, I feel so scared at number 10, or you feel totally free at 0. Great. Now that we have that resistance to beautiful boundaries, let's tap the center of the chest and repeating after me. Even though I'm struggling to create a boundary here. Tapping between the eyebrows, I'm struggling to create a boundary around, and tell me what it is for you. Tapping the temples, it's understandable I'm struggling with this. And when you struggle to create that boundary, how does it make you feel inside? What emotions come up for you? Tapping the cheeks. It makes me feel, tell me what it makes you feel when I'm struggling with this boundary. Tapping underneath the nose. Part of me doesn't want to offend anyone. Tapping underneath the lips. Part of me is afraid of, what are you afraid of happening if you exercise your boundary? Are you afraid of rejection? Are you afraid that they may react? Are you afraid that they might reject you and tell you that they don't love you anymore? What is the fear around really owning that boundary for yourself? I'm afraid that, tell me what that is out loud. Tapping the center of the chest, and that's why I don't want to exercise this boundary. Tapping the front of the ribs, I'm really afraid that, tell me what you're afraid of. Yes, I know. And that's totally understandable. It's totally understandable that I'm afraid that, tell me what that is. And just hold it in some acceptance and some love and some understanding right now that you just don't want that bad thing to happen, and you don't want to hurt anyone, or you don't want to offend anyone, or you don't want to get into a conflict, or you don't want to have to process emotion with that person. Tune into what that is and just give yourself some understanding that that's why you've been holding back. Tapping the side of the ribs, it's understandable I've been holding back my boundary here. Tapping the top of the head, I accept that I haven't been holding a boundary. And just hold it in some acceptance right now. Take a big, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping between the brows. I never have to exercise this boundary. Tapping the temples. And when you don't exercise the boundary, what happens and how does that feel? You feel taken advantage of? Do you lose your energy? Does something bad happen when you don't exercise the boundary? Does it sabotage you or sabotage what you're doing when you don't exercise it? When I don't exercise the boundary, what happens? Tell me what that is. Tapping underneath the nose. When I don't exercise this boundary, what happens? Tell me what that is. And how does that feel when you don't honor that? Then I feel, what do you feel? That makes me feel really, tell me what that makes you feel. Disempowered, disconnected, exhausted, upset. What does that make you feel? It makes me feel, tell me again. Tapping the center of the chest. And just feel that right now. Just accept that that's the feeling that comes up for it when you're not honoring that boundary. And as you feel that right now, you feel that in your body, as you feel where that's living in your body, is it in your heart? Is it in your belly? Is it in your chest? Is it in your shoulders? Where is that? Where are you carrying that with you? And what does it feel like to carry that emotion with you around not taking care of that boundary? Feel it right now. Lean into the discomfort of that. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort of how that feels in your body. Lean into that. Get uncomfortable just for a moment so that you can really be intimate with it. This is part of acknowledgement. And lean into that right now. Really get intimate with that discomfort, and then take a long, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs. I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. And I really need to take care of this boundary. It's not helping me, and it's not helping them. Isn't that true? Because when you're in a disempowered place, you really can't show up for the world around you, can you? And not honoring your boundaries creates that disempowered place. It's not helping me, and it's not helping them to avoid this boundary. Tapping the side of the ribs. It's not helping me. It's not helping them. It's not helping the situation to avoid this boundary. And tell me what the boundary is to avoid doing or to avoid saying. Take a long, deep breath into any resistance you're feeling around it, any contraction around it right now. Lean into it. Take a big, deep breath. Let it flush out of your system. Oh, good. I'm so proud of you. Tap the top of the head. It's possible. This boundary will help everyone. Tapping between the brows, even if they don't know it at first. Tapping the temples. This boundary will help me. Tapping the cheeks, which will help me help others. Tapping underneath the nose, this boundary, and say that boundary out loud. Tapping underneath the lips is really going to support me. Tapping the center of the chest, it's going to help my life. It's going to create a new level of safety, a new level of peace. This boundary will help me be a better person. And just see how when you really get to have that boundary and you really honor that, how that really helps you become a better person. And I want you to see your life right now when you're really embodying that and you're really informing the world around you what your needs are, how that transforms how you show up. And then when you're showing up differently, how that overflows into those relationships. You're able to love more. You're able to care more. You're able to listen more deeply. You're able to be present. You're able to guide situations more clearly. You have more energy. You have a deeper level of safety. All because you gave that to yourself and you told the world what you needed, regardless of their reaction, regardless of their belief that it might not have been a good thing, regardless of their feeling that they might be rejected. That you know so deeply in your being that it's actually good for everyone when you do this for yourself. Tapping the front of the ribs. Okay, so take a moment right now and imagine how good it feels when the world aligns to this boundary around you, when the world respects this boundary around you. Feel that in your being right now. Feel how good that feels in your body. Feel how the power comes back. Feel how there's more energy in your being. Feel the light flooding through. Feel the confidence. Feel the joy that comes out of that. And expand that into your life right now. Send it all over the place. Send it to your relationships. Send it into the things that you're creating. Send it into the power of who you are. Tapping the side of the ribs and feel that power become so beautiful and so big and so benevolent in the deep honor of that boundary. Take a long, deep breath in and release a big sigh. Ah, good. Take another big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Ah, so proud of you. Tapping the top of the head. I can do this. Tapping between the brows. I am ready to do this. Tapping the temples. This is so much easier than I think. Tapping the cheeks. I've got this handled. tapping underneath the nose, and I can have fun doing this. Ooh, invite that possibility right now. I get to have fun doing this. Tapping underneath the lips, I get to make boundaries beautiful. And see what happens when you actually start to move into a place of recognizing that boundaries are beautiful. You start to respect other people's boundaries as well, don't you? Because you recognize that we all have our needs. And so feel yourself now respecting other people's boundaries as you respect your own. And feel how everyone gets to take care of their own needs through those boundaries. So beautiful. Beautiful boundaries. Take a long, slow, deep breath into all that possibility. Inhale. Exhale with a big sigh. Tapping the center of the chest. This is a beautiful way to be. I'm showing others how beautiful boundaries are. And just close your eyes right now. Gently tap on your chest as you hold your belly. Put a smile on your face and just tune into how beautiful it is to really honor what those boundaries are and to show the world that this is a sacred gift. It is a sacred gift to your soul. Take a deep breath in, holding your chest, hold the breath. Feel all of that goodness right now and how simple and how easy and how protected you are in this intention. That this is all about you and what's good for you and those perfect priorities. Knowing that it serves everyone around you as you honor that, even if they don't know. Exhale with a deep sigh. Beautiful. Taking a moment to feel the perfection of these choices to move forward. To let others know your beautiful boundaries. And on a scale of 0 to 10, has the number gone down in your confidence to share those boundaries? Where were you at the beginning and how do you feel now? You are such a brilliant human being. How does it feel to honor your soul through honoring your boundaries? And now for your soulful next steps. If you had one word or a short sentence to describe the power you get from creating these boundaries, what would it be? Now head on over and add it to your soul map. Then write down any discoveries that you had during the tapping session. Plus, remember to keep up with those soul taps. They will transform your life. And now that we have exercised good strength with our boundaries, tomorrow we create a grateful heart. Yep, you have earned it. And I will see you in the lesson tomorrow.